Hello everyone. I am a male 32 years old who is married. After 4 years of marriage I am at the verge of divorce. Everything was going smooth between me and my wife. My wife is working in a private bank whereas I work in a PSU. All of a sudden a year ago my wife stops me from even touching her. She demanded me to quit using mobile and TV at all. First I was surprised from her demand. I did not understand the logic. So I asked her to be logical. But when she did not succumb I got no option but to call her dad to ease her out. To my surprise her dad comes to my house with her mom. After spending 4 days they left. A week after his father approaches my parents and starts bullshitting about my health and mental state. My parents also counteract him stating complaints of his daughter. It is then finally decided to take advice of some doctor regarding my health and mental state. I wanted to end all this BS about me so I agreed. Not to my surprise doctor gave me clean shit and asked her father to end this nonsense. But I noticed that my wife stopped taking interest in me or any family activity. One day again his father with his relative lawyer approaches my parents and starts complaining about me using my past prescriptions. Now here is the thing. I am very sleep conscious especially during exam time. In order to give exam efficiently without any sleep apnea I consulted doctor and he prescribed antidepressants which I only take during exam. Those medicines are as normal as paracetamol but her father tried to defame me by stating medicine side effects on sexual being. He asks for compensation for ruining her daughter's life. I was amazed and angered hearing to this because why unnecessary allegations when doctors already clarified and gave clean shit. That day I argued my wife but by night everything cooled down between me and her. Next day when I was in office I get call from my wife in which she says that she is leaving house forever. I became deeply distressed. I beg her not to leave house but she refused to listen to me. That was the last day when I talked her on phone. I have messaged her several times. I begged her to come back I will work everything out but she never responded. Meanwhile her father was using all means to extort money from my parents. All of a sudden she changes her relationship status from married to civil partnership. This alarmed me and then I decided to hire a private detective to see reality. While doing investigation it was revealed she was having an affair with her boss who is not only 10 years older than her but also married and having 9-year-old kid. I got hotel records showing 25 instances of them sleeping together. They usually do so in office time. They used to book Hoyo Hotel for 4 to 5 hours. As per record they were sleeping together since a year. I tried to communicate her, tried to give her hint that I know everything but she ignored. My parents then told her parents everything with all facts findings proofs. His father immediately arranged her transfer to her hometown. It is also revealed later that she used to share all my WhatsApp messages with her relative lawyer. Later I got details of her boss wife and told her wife everything about affair. She still insists on divorce. Her family has now stopped asking for money but they still want divorce. Only good thing happened is she has returned to her maternal house. Far from her boss aka lover due to so much pressure. I have spent 3 good years with her. I still can't believe she will betray me like that. What I believe that there was gap of 5 to 6 months without sex between me and her due to my exam followed by illness. This bastard aka her boss took advantage of that period. And she enjoyed sex with him so much that she started hating me. Maybe her boss promised her promotion or maybe he even promised to marry her after divorcing his wife. I don't know what the real reason is but she is not going to return back to me. I did nothing wrong in my life. I will bear tag of divorcee for rest of my life. Only thing I think about is taking revenge from her boss. I believe she will marry him. Her boss wife is also helpless since adultery is no longer a crime. But she had made one thing very clear that she is not going to divorce her husband. I am so depressed, helpless, vengeful now. I want to start my villain arc now. Update: I hired a private investigator and he found witnesses who are willing to testify against her. We also found out that her boss and she are stealing from the bank. Now, we informed the bank authorities about this. Update: we found out that they stole around 3 lakhs from bank. Somehow her boss was managing and insisting that money was in ATM. He is arrested by the police and confessed that she was involved. Looks like I get the final laugh.